A Lubbock High School senior has started her own baking business.
KCBD News Channel 11's Brittany Crittenden tells us how it brings in some spending money for Kinley White, but more importantly, it helps calm her anxiety as she fights cancer.
I enjoy baking, and I really like those crime documentary kind of things.
Kinley White turns 17 next week. She's a senior at Friendship High School. Her favorite classes are forensic science and culinary class. After school, she loves watching Marvel movies and baking.
Kind of calming for me. Like, I have a lot of stress on my life, and you try to do, little things, whether it's listening to music or whether it's taking a long drive or anything like that. It was baking for me.
She bakes in between all of the usual teenage stuff like school and chores, but there's even more on her plate. Kinley was diagnosed with bone cancer in 2020.
I feel kind of, I don't want to say alone because I have my family, but they don't physically go through everything like that. So that was rough. And then, after surgeries, you go into like a depression state, and then your anxiety becomes worse about scans.
She's had 14 surgeries in 3 years. At one point, doctors suggested removing her leg.
I don't want to move muscle to other muscles. I don't want to have to keep doing these clean outs and nothing work. And so, my dad and my mom were just like, I don't want to cut your leg off. I was just like, just take it, kind of thing. I'm done with it.
Soon after surgery in January, she was eager to get her prosthetic and start walking again.
I put it on and I was like, oh, well, that feels kind of different. And so sadly, I didn't get to go run up and start walking. I had to do physical therapy and everything like that.
After some practice, she's now walking around school and in the kitchen. Her dad suggested creating a Facebook page for Kinley's Mixing Bowl. She started making sample boxes and they took off.
All of a sudden, everybody's just all like, oh, I want one, oh, put me down for 2 kind of thing.
Completing the orders gives Kinley a chance to let everything she's going through fade away. Unfortunately, her cancer came back in her lungs. Right now, she's taking chemotherapy pills and waiting for researchers to develop a cure. She says it's hard sometimes to live in the moment, but her parents make her strong.
Live in the moment, you just don't know, and you're a lot stronger than you think, like you can feel really, really, really weak at sometimes, and you're just like, I can't do it, but you really can. You can.
To support Kinley and her business, search Kinley's Mixing Bowl on Facebook. Brittany Crittenden, KCBD News Channel 11.